It's all around me, a silent voice I can't deny. A mother's arms, how they surround me. They sing the beauty of my life.
It will last forever. It will never fade away. Never cause me pain. This love, this love.
I close my eyes, it takes me over, a memory deep down in my soul, and safe from harm to be beside you. A light will shine upon the world.
It will last forever. It will never fade away. Never cause me pain. This love, this love.
It will last forever. It will never fade away. Never cause me pain.
It will last forever. It will never fade away. Never cause me pain. This love, this love.
This love, this love.
Om Shanti, can you hear me? Just raise your hands if you can. I think this translation has to go through in different languages. Is the translation okay? Okay, thank you.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
दिनेश भाई जी, आपका हार्दिक स्वागत है।
You're welcome, Brother
ज्ञान
Dinesh.
सरोवर में
Hearty
इस,
welcome. in Gyan Sarovar in this interview.
वैसे भी सभी भाई बहनें देख भी रहे हैं, ऑनलाइन भी हैं.
Online also people are watching you and listening,
हमें
so
बहुत खुशी है क्योंकि
we are very happy.
एक्चुअली दिनेश भाई को तो देखते रहते हैं.
We always see you, Dinesh bhai,
पहली बारी है जो
but it's the first time that
गहराई से बात कर सकते
we can talk in depth.
और दिनेश भाई
So Dinesh bhai,
की टोली और
the Bhog and Toli department is your head of, he's the head of the department of,
1990 में ज्ञान लिया था.
he took Gyan in 1990 in Mumbai,
पे हमारी नलिनी दीदी है.
where Nilini Didi is there.
जैसे आप जानते हैं नलिनी दीदी भी साकार बाबा की पली हुई है.
And Nalini Didi has taken the sustenance from Baba, Brahma Baba.
और दिनेश भाई
So Dinesh bhai in Madhuban
1995 में
came in Gyan, he became dedicated in 1995 in Madhuban. So his story is very wonderful,
तो एक्चुअली
it's very mysterious.
कहानी है
His story is,
सुनेंगे उनके
we will listen from him directly from his own mouth.
ये एक एग्जाम्पल है.
He is such an example.
ये अनन्य
He is a very incognito soul,
शुरुआत में
and one of the very
उन्होंने
Ananya means long lost found kind of a thing.
सब कुछ धन संपत्ति छोड़ करके
He has left all his wealth and he has come empty handed to Baba.
भी ऐसी कहानी
So Baba his story is also like Brahma Baba pretty much.
हम आपको यही प्रश्न पूछेंगे.
So first question that I have to ask you in this context is, because you have left everything and come, how did you come in Gyan?
फिर मधुबन में आने की कौन सी खींच हुई आपको?
And what is it that you got so pulled by Madhuban?
ट्रांसलेटर्स हैं तो हो सके हम दोनों ही थोड़ा धीरे बोलें.
So we'll speak slowly because of the translation.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Good morning.
Good morning, he says.
ज्ञान में आने की तो वंडरफुल बातें हैं.
I have such wonderful stories of coming into Gyan.
बच्चों को
How Baba,
कहाँ से न मन न चित.
how he selects us. We not neither in the mind, and we didn't even come to know how we came into Gyan. But Baba wants us to belong to him. So there is always some yukti that happens in the drama that he makes us belong to him. So it's 1990 when
उस समय मेरा स्कूल का एक साथी था.
there was one school friend of mine.
दोनों के अलग हो गए थे तो वो आर्ट्स में चला गया था, मैं कॉमर्स में.
He went into arts stream, I went into commerce stream, but he was very next to me. He's living very next to me. His house is next to my house. So he came in Gyan first. He was sharing knowledge every day with me. He was my schoolmate. Yeah.
तो जब मैं
So
एग्जाम हमारे नजदीक आ रही थी,
when there was an exam, very close exam we had, I mean very close to time in exam,
हम सोचेंगे.
he said after the exams,
मुझे ज्ञान सुनाता था.
he was sharing
आत्मा
the knowledge on soul, supreme soul, and a lot of other things, 5,000 years,
84 जन्म
84 lives, all this theme he used to share on a daily basis. Yes. Okay.
Translation is okay?
Yes. Raise your hands in translation is okay. Yeah. Okay.
louder.
Okay.
You want loud?
Yeah. Louder.
English needs to be a bit louder.
Okay. Is it okay now? Is it okay? Okay. Fine.
तो वो रोज आकर के मुझे ज्ञान सुनाता था और मैं
So he used to come and share knowledge every day with me, and I was getting irritated.
दुनिया भर की बातें.
Yeah, I was irritated actually, and then all this time soul, supreme soul, and I had this board exam of 12th,
स्कोर लेने हैं.
and I have to study very well.
उसने मुझे मैं कुछ न कुछ उसको प्रश्न पूछता था. वो
I used to ask him some questions or the other. He was a new in Gyan also.
उसका आंसर पूछ.
He used to find the answer for that question I used to ask, and he used to come and update me.
6 मास.
And this was 6 months that went on like that, question answer, this volleying back and forth. So one day he told me,
एक बार आप सेंटर पर आना.
that why don't you just come once to the center?
फोर्स नहीं करूंगा ना.
Then I will not force you. Neither I will share knowledge with you or nothing of that sort. His friend told him. Then he says, good, that let me just go and visit once. I'll come once.
पूरी हो जाए.
Let me finish my exam and then I'll come.
तो जब एग्जाम पूरी हुई हमारी तो नेक्स्ट डे वो आकर के खड़ा हो गया क्योंकि घर के पास ही
The
रहता
moment the exam finished, he came just across me and
कि हम चले
he said, now that you finished your exam, let's go.
उसने कहा कि कल चलते हैं दूसरे
He said, because we will go tomorrow instead of today.
तो सुबह वो मेरे पास पहुंच गया
And next morning also he came at 8:30 to take me to the center.
9 बजे सेंटर पर पहुंचे
We reached at 9 o'clock in Bombay, in Dombivli Center. Ghatkopar, it comes under Nalini Didi, who is basically sustained by Brahma Baba. It was month of August,
तपस्या
and
एक दिन की योग तपस्या
they had gone, they went bhatti. There was all the elderly mothers were sitting because it was a bhatti day for them, and they were sitting very organized way in the floor and very lined.
खोज थी कि
Since childhood I had,
समुद्र किनारा है
there was
तो हम जा करके समुद्र किनारे के पास बैठे
ocean. I used to go next to ocean since childhood.
पानी किसने बनाया होगा
He used to think, who has made all this, such a big ocean, so much of water, such a big sky, such stars? Who has made all this? Who has created all this? My thoughts used to run along those lines.
रचयिता है
So the creator,
बहुत बड़ा लंबा चौड़ा होगा
he thought that creator has to be very big
बनाता है तो
because all this is so big. Like a person who makes the pot, the clay pot, he himself has to be very big, and then he makes a small globe out. So even the creator of this universe has to be very, very big because everything is so big here. So I entered the center that time.
मेरे अंदर में सुख शांति की अनुभव हुई
I experienced peace and happiness.
बचपन से वो हो सकता है कि यहाँ पर मुझे उसका जवाब मिल जाएगा
Maybe I get answers to my questions.
तो सामने भगवती दीदी बैठी थी
So across me was Sister Bhagwati. She was very old sister.
शरीर छोड़ा
She left the body 6 years ago. She was powerful soul, very knowledgeful soul, very yogi soul.
एक पावरफुल ओरा दिखाई दिया
I saw the aura of light behind him, just like in behind the deities, they show that light, na? Like a sun, moon, like moon auras behind. I saw that on her behind.
तो सोफा आदि नहीं होते थे एक सिंपल सा लंबा सा संदल था
There was just a small gaddi,
तो मैं सीधे बीच में से आगे आया
and I came across.
करके मैं चेक करने लगा कि वो लाइट कहाँ पर है
So he went behind the. वो उनको कह रहे हैं कि कम लग
तो
रहा है.
मैंने सोचा ये लाइट मैं गणेश जी के पास
ठीक है.
डेकोरेशन में लगाऊंगा
Yeah. So he's saying he went behind the seat and see where is the aura of light coming from.
और पीछे जाके देखने लगा तो मैं राउंड राउंड घूम रहा था क्योंकि
I was just going around that.
लाइट का कनेक्शंस और बल्ब दिख नहीं रहे थे
He didn't see any connection of light or bulb.
तो मुझे वापस वही ओरा दिखाई दे रहा
But as I came back again, I saw the same aura, and I was trying to locate that aura.
कर रही थी एक छोटी सी कन्या नई बहन आई थी सेंटर पे
That time, one new sister had come to the center.
आप डिस्टर्ब कर रहे हो यहाँ पर माताएं तपस्या कर रही हैं।
That sister told him that you're disturbing the crowd because matas are sitting. Why don't you come behind here?
मैंने पूछा मैं बैठ सकता हूँ तो उन्होंने कहा हाँ बैठ जाओ तो
He says.
माताओं के बीच में सामने मैं बैठ गया
So he went and sat in the crowd of the mothers,
दीदी की तरफ देख रही थी
and Baba, and they all were seeing eyes open, and they were seeing Didi.
आदि का इतना ज्ञान था नहीं कि बाबा
I didn't have so much knowledge of drishti, how to take vision and how to take the spiritual gaze.
मुझ पर पड़ी
That sister, as saw me,
पूरा शरीर जैसे मेल्ट हो गया
my whole body got melted.
मुझे कुछ भी दिखाई नहीं दे
I didn't see the matas. I was sitting around.
रेड लाइट हो गई
I went into a sea of light, and I was like in Paramdham, and Shiv Baba was in front of me. My whole body got melted, and I could not see anybody around. So Shiv Baba was shining bright, and I thought myself as a point of light.
पहला पहला बॉडीलेस स्टेज का वहाँ पर
So I experienced this stage of bodilessness,
मैं आत्मा चमक रहा हूँ
and I just came to know I'm lightning, and I just had tears in my eyes, in my cheeks, down roll my cheeks. It was rolling down my cheeks.
बाबा के कि बच्चे आ गए
Baba told me, I heard that you've come, no child, you have come, no, my dear child, you have come.
मुझे ये सब नहीं देखना है लेकिन
He said that we will not see that, but
हम खींच लिया
Baba pulled me a lot. Paramdham pulled me a lot.
9 बजे सेंटर पर छोड़ करके उसका लौकिक कार्य करने कहीं चला गया लोग
So that brother who brought me, he had to go, so he left,
को वापस आया
and he came back at 1:30.
9 बजे से
From 9 o'clock till 1:30, I was in the center. From 9 o'clock in the morning
किसी ने मुझे छेड़ा नहीं, सबको पता चल गया कि भाई को कुछ अनुभव हो रहा है।
Yeah, he did not none of them in the center disturbed him,
उसने मुझे हिलाया कि
and
चलो वापस
and it was 1 o'clock, and they didn't disturb me and those sisters, and that brother was not there, and that brother only came and woke me up at 1 o'clock. Means he like jerked me. He says, "Let's go."
अकेला ही बीच में बैठा हूँ।
So yeah,
उठ के जाने लगा, इतना सुख शांति और पवित्रता
such a
की
purity and peace and vibrations I got. All my thoughts receded, all finished,
करके जाने लगा तो मुझे
and I wanted to go.
करने की दिल नहीं हो रही थी।
I didn't want to talk to anybody because such a deep experience I had. I had such fullness experience. Baba fooled me a lot, and Sister in charge was there. Shakuben was there. Shakuben, all that they were there. Shakuben sister. So Shakuben told that there's a free of cost course here. You want to study that course, you feel free to come here. That sister in charge told her. I was not able to speak that time because I had such a deep experience of Baba.
फिर मैं घर पर चला गया तो घर पे जाते ही
So I went home.
4 बहनें और एक बड़ा भाई था।
I had 4 sisters and my elder brother. And I used to enjoy a lot. I used to do a lot of entertainment and joking.
चलता करता था।
I used to do a lot of mischief at home,
कमरे में चुप
and I just went directly into my room.
तो मेरी मम्मी ने नोटिस किया।
My mother noticed that he has just come directly to the room, so she came to her room. Why you're so quiet today? Why you're so peaceful? What happened today?
उन्होंने कहा किसी से झगड़ा हुआ है। तो
Why you fought with somebody? He says no. He told him that I don't want to talk about it.
पहले दिन इतना पावरफुल बाबा ने किया।
Such deep experience I had. I still had that impact on my mind.
तो 9 बजे तक मैं सोता रहता था।
I used to sleep till night, but next day onwards, I got up at 5 o'clock. I got myself together, took shower, and I went to the center.
से हमने कोर्स करना शुरू किया।
And then I started taking the course.
इस रीति से हम
And
बाबा के बने।
this is how I became Baba's. This was my first experience, first-hand experience. I had lot more experiences than this.
पर मैं जब मुरली सुनने जाता
When I used to go to listen to Murli in the center,
की छुट्टी लिए बगैर मैं सेंटर से बाहर नहीं जाता था।
I never used to go to center, leave without the center. Only if they give me permission to leave the center, I would leave the center.
क्योंकि मुझे ट्रेन पकड़नी थी।
Because I had to take the train of 9:15.
कल ट्रेन आती है बम्बई में।
In Bombay, it's a very busy place, crowded place, populated place.
चली गई और मैं बाहर इंतजार करता रहा। 9:15 बज गया। 9 बजे
It was 9:15 in the center. Because there was no.
हलचल हो रही थी।
I had a lot of thoughts in my mind because my train is missed. I thought because that sister did not give her permission because she went away behind.
ठीक है मैं घर जा सकता हूँ तो उन्होंने
So-
कहा ठीक है भले जाओ। तो फिर मैं निकला और
He asked
स्टेशन
them,
गया, रेलवे स्टेशन।
"Is it okay that I leave?"
इधर बहुत संकल्प चल रहे थे।
I had a lot of
तो
thoughts.
सारा प्लानिंग गड़बड़ हो गया।
The whole day of routine has gone haywire,
और उसी समय स्टेशन पर अनाउंसमेंट हुई।
and that announcement there was a
15
change.
मिनट की जो ट्रेन जा
The
रही
train of announcement, there was an announcement.
कि वो ट्रैक से उतर गई है, उसका एक्सीडेंट हो गया।
There's an accident on that 9:15 train. Actually, Baba actually saved me. Baba only holded me in the center for 10 minutes. If I would have been on that train got derailed. Accident took place. So that train, Baba saved him automatically. Because he used to always take permission before he used to leave the center. But that day, sister went inside and he was waiting to take permission.
वहाँ पर गीता पाठशाला में भट्टी का प्रोग्राम था।
There was a Bhatti's program in one another center.
एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म था मुलुंड सेंटर का और रेलवे स्टेशन का, और बाजू में 2 ट्रैक ऐसे ही थे जहाँ फास्ट ट्रेन चलती थी।
He just started describing about the trains.
तो उनके घर से जब वापस आ रहा था
I
तो
took the trolley and I came back.
मैं जिस ट्रैक पे चल रहा था, क्योंकि 2 ट्रैक क्रॉस करके उस समय ब्रिज आदि नहीं बने थे, तो हमको ट्रैक के ऊपर से ही जाना पड़ा।
We had to just cross the train barely. There was no bridge that time.
रेलवे ने वो जो ट्रेन की हाई टेंशन की लाइन होती है इलेक्ट्रिक की,
The high tension line is there.
ब्लास्ट हो गया।
There was some accident took place there as well.
वो पूरी टूट गई। लेकिन मैं उस
High tension wire got.
नहीं, मैं काफी बाबा की याद में चल रहा था।
I was remembering Baba, and that accident took place and that blast took place. All the public ran away and all the police came,
ट्रैक पे चला गया।
and I jumped into another track and somebody pulled me on top that.
प्लेटफॉर्म पर पहुंचा, उसके बाद वो तार नीचे गिरी।
And I reached the platform, only then that
वो लकड़ियों के स्लीपर्स होते
high tension wire then only fell.
जलने लगे उसी समय।
So even the tracks got burnt. He's just saying how Baba saved him.
बाबा ने ज्ञान में आने के बाद ही मुझे कराए।
Such experiences he had.
5 साल मतलब बॉम्बे में
In Bombay 5 years.
आप सेंटर पे ही रहने लगे?
मैं सुबह शाम
Did you live at the center at that time? I used to go in the morning. In the afternoon I had a college.
मेन सेंटर
I used to go morning and evening to the center.
वापस सेंटर पे जाके वहाँ से 2 गीता पाठशाला मैं चलाता था.
Two Gita Pathshalas I used to run.
स्टेशन है, रेलवे स्टेशन, उसके पास
One is at the next to the train station. A lot of Muslims used to come. Sisters never used to go to the Muslim centers, and I used to read the Murli for them, and I used to come back at 8 o'clock.
के पास ही और एक गीता पाठशाला थी.
And very close to my house, there was one more Gita Pathshala. There was also a temple of Shiva.
स्टूडेंट थे.
There was 60 students,
रात को 10 बजे घर पे पहुंचे.
and I used to reach at 10 o'clock at night.
कमाल है
This is a wonder of Baba.
दिखाई देता है.
That is such a magic.
सुनाइए मधुबन में आपका कैसे आना हुआ?
How did you come to Madhuban, and what was your experience? In 1992,
चांस मिला.
I took first chance of Madhuban.
चार्ट देते थे जो ज्ञान में
That time, those who were new in Gyan, they used to give them the chart. Are you doing your Amrit Vela? Are you coming to Murli class? Don't you watch movie outside? Don't you eat outside? I maintained that chart for 2 years.
खींच होती थी जब भी कोई पार्टी मधुबन जाके आती थी तो
I had a lot of pull that
मुझे बहुत खींच होती थी कि मधुबन में जाऊं.
I want to go to Madhuban.
नहीं मिल रही थी. मैं
I never was getting permission, and my job also was there. In 1992, for the first time I went. The sister told him, you can go to Madhuban. And I was really happy, extremely high I got when I was told that you can go to Madhuban. There was only Pandavavan during those days.
को राजऋषि हॉल है ऊपर.
Om Shanti Bhavan, there is a Rajrishi hall. I got an accommodation there. All the people from Bombay got an accommodation there.
करके शांति स्तंभ पर बैठे.
First I went and I took shower and I went to Tower of Peace.
मुझे हुआ था
The first experience that I had at Tower of Peace,
परमधाम खींच
Baba pulled me to Paramdham.
स्टेज में बहुत सारे
I got into bodilessness stage.
कोई मुझे दिखाई नहीं दे रहा.
I never saw anybody.
और उस समय भी बाबा के प्यार में आंसू
I was
बह रहे थे.
full of love.
और मैं
I was
बाबा को
deep in
यही
love,
request कर रहा था,
and
कुछ भी हो जाए, मुझे
my
ऐसे
tears rolled my eyes.
मुझे वापस लौकिक नहीं जाना है.
I didn't want to go back
कुछ
home.
सालों में ही मुझे वो चांस
In within
मिला.
3 years itself, Baba gave me the chance to. 93 also I came.
1994 में
I came in 1994 as well. 95 I dedicated myself.
जब 94 में बाबा मिलन के लिए
When there was 94 meeting, the center said that would you stay back because there is a service here in Madhuban. In Toli department he lived. In 2 months he did service in the Toli department, and that time Gyan Sarovar was getting built.
उसके बाद और एक बार सेवा करके गया 2 मास. फिर तीसरी बार जब आया 1990
Third time I did the seva in Madhuban. They dedicated me at the center at the Madhuban.
लौकिक भाई जो है
My Lokik brother,
बॉम्बे में शिवसेना चलती है.
in Bombay there is a political party.
था तो
He was a member of Shiv Sena party, which was a political party.
ये आश्रम में ही जा करके रहेगा.
And he thought that this brother will live.
उसको डर लगने लगा.
He started be afraid, my brother, that he's going to go and dedicate himself to Baba. He went and instigated my father, stop making him go to the center, otherwise he will go and dedicate. He went and threatened once. He once threatened my elder brother threatened that don't take him.
तो उसको अपने घर पे रोको. बाकी यहाँ तो बाबा का घर है, यहाँ तो कोई भी.
So sisters told his brother that it's up to you. You stop him at your house. We cannot tell him not to come here. This is a center, public place.
कहा कि भाई आपकी तो अभी परीक्षा शुरू हो रही है, आपको अच्छा
Then his brother told him, look, you have an exam going on.
करते थे. 2 बजे उठ के घर पे भी.
So he started doing yoga a lot.
बाबा कुछ भी करो, मुझे यहाँ से ले चलो.
So he told Baba, do whatever you want, please take me away from here. So when finally I had to come to Madhuban,
लौकिक वाले सबको बुलाया और कहा कि आपको
there was a meeting Madhuban, in his family.
प्रॉपर्टी आदि कुछ नहीं मिलेगा.
He said, I will not give you any property.
हमारे बॉम्बे में
He had 2 houses in Bombay,
होटल था.
and I had a hotel and my family. You will not get anything. If you live here with us, only we'll give you inheritance. Otherwise you will not. Otherwise you have to tell me you have to marry. You stop going to Brahma Kumaris, don't go to the center, stop going to Madhuban.
भगवान के प्यार का रस मिल गया.
Because I received a nectar of bliss from Baba,
तो मैंने
I didn't want any of that.
नहीं, आप फाइनल बताओ. तो उन्होंने कहा कि
So in the meeting,
मैंने लौकिक वालों को
he
बुलाया.
told his final.
बाद में मुझे कोई ये पूछे नहीं कि तुम्हारे लड़के
I told my meeting finally that
इसलिए मैंने सबको बुलाया.
I called everybody. He says, I don't want anything. and I went to the center.
गीता पाठशाला में चलाता था।
I was running to Gita Pathshala. I was doing a lot of administration of the center. They used to just come for cutting the ribbon. I was doing all the admin, accounting, stage, a lot of service I used to do in the center. So Nalini Devi,
एक हैंड्स बनाओ फिर आप जा सकते हो मधुबन।
she said that make somebody equal to yourself who will do all the service, and then you can surrender yourself to Madhuban.
तो वहाँ मैंने सेवा भी की थी तो
So I did a lot of service in Ghatkopar center. Nalini Devi said that
भी रह सकते
you can live in the garden also.
एकदम माँ जैसे मेरे साथ प्यार था जैसे
Nalini Devi loved me a lot.
इस प्रकार से इसको किसी बात की तकलीफ ना हो।
There should not have any difficulty. He should not have any difficulty.
मैं तो बाबा का नशा था।
I had a lot of intoxication. I didn't have any money at all with me.
से सेंटर से निकला
And as I left the center to go to Madhuban, there was a market in the middle. Then there is a railway station that comes.
तो मुझे जिस भाई ने ज्ञान में लाया था
The one who brought me into Gyan,
वहाँ पर मिला।
his younger brother met me
क्योंकि दो
on the way.
सेंटर पर था तो सबको पता था कि दिनेश
I was as I was there in the I was there.
सब चीजें हो करके फिर जाएंगे तो
He met me at the railway station.
घर से छुट्टी मिली है प्रॉपर ना सेंटर से।
I did not get a proper leave from this house nor from the center. He didn't even tell.
300 रुपीस मेरे जेब
He
में डाल
gave me 300 rupees in their pocket, and he said, I'm going to Madhuban.
पहले वहाँ से
So I didn't even ask him for money. I didn't have any money at all.
करंट टिकट जो है वो 80 रुपए का था।
80 rupees the ticket was, local ticket. I took that,
आबू रोड पहुंचा
and when I reached Abu Road,
सेवा करके गया था तो मधुबन वाले मुझे जानते थे।
because I did service before,
एक स्टोर वाले भाई है वो
one
ट्रक लेके वहाँ पहुंचे थे।
Babu Bhai, who with the truck he came
मैंने कहा कि चलो मेरे
in Abu Road, and he only brought me to Mount Abu. There was not so many formalities that time. Population was very less of BKs. So anybody used to come and live at Madhuban.
सेवादारियों का accommodation है।
So there was accommodation,
चला गया और सेवा में वहाँ से शुरू हो गई।
and then Seva started. I lived in Vesha. So there was a laundry department brother. Baba did all the arrangements for me.
वैसे आया था तो धोबी घाट के दो भाई आए।
Two brothers from laundry department.
पड़ा है कपड़ों का।
I have a stock of clothes.
जनरल में बांटने वाले।
We are going to distribute. You check any clothes that you want from this, you can take.
तो मैंने जाके
So I took,
तीन चार जोड़ी मुझे
whatever fits me, I took those clothes, and I started doing my service. This is how Madhuban, my journey started in Madhuban.
दिन में बाबा ने बोला था ना, अगर
2 days, 3 days before,
5 करोड़ सामने रखो,
if you 2-3 days ago, Baba says if you keep 5 million and you keep inheritance of unlimited inheritance as versus limited inheritance of 5 million, that's what happened to you.
मधुबन में इतना मिला।
I got so much love from Dadi's love, Dadi Prakashmani.
था उनके साथ
I saw him so much. What was Brahma Baba must be.
साकार में तो हमने ब्रह्मा बाबा
I never saw Brahma Baba.
प्रश्न पूछिए, फिर यही प्रश्न है।
So I have a question for you. This is a question exactly I was asking.
जैसे हम सभी ने तो टोली डिपार्टमेंट तो देखा है ना,
We all have seen the Toli department
यहाँ पे या पंडित भवन में,
in Pandapavan.
और हमने ये भी सुना है
I've heard that in the Toli department, that's the same place, that
वही
place,
दादी का किचन होता था,
that was the kitchen of Boli Dadi.
तो थोड़ा पहले उसकी हिस्ट्री बता दीजिए।
Can you show this?
प्रकाशनी के भी बारे
We'll come to history, Dadi Prakashmani later. Tell us the story of that place. During the Sakar Baba, Brahma Baba, very few people used to stay.
20-40 की आती थी।
Only 20-30 people were used to come as a party. So the telephone exchange was a kitchen.
स्तंभ तक टावर ऑफ पीस तक
Till Tower of Peace, from the telephone exchange, it was full dining hall.
है और
Now there is a store there,
काउंटर है टोली
that
का।
packing counter,
हम
and
अभी सेवा करते
where I am doing the service now,
वो स्टोर था उसमें
that was
विशेष
store.
चीजें रखी जाती
There was
थी।
important things that were kept, like butter was kept,
किसी विशेष प्रकार का आचार है
any particular pickle or just expensive things used to keep there.
उसी पर सब्जियां रखी जाती थी।
Where tolis are kept in Panda Bhavan, in my room, that was where all the vegetables were kept.
तो उस पे खोल के सब्जियां फैला करके रखते थे। तो जो थल्ला है
So there was
उसी
that
पे सब्जियां
parapet.
अलग-अलग खोल करके
The vegetables were distributed so that it can be fresh.
अभी टोली डिपार्टमेंट
Now that has become a Toli department.
दादी कई बार उनके मुख से
Boli Dadi used to say
कि साकार ब्रह्मा बाबा अपने कमरे में रहते थे,
Baba used to live in his room.
उस समय वहाँ भोग नहीं लगता था जो बाबा
That
का
time the bhog was not offered there.
भोजन का भोग आदि लगता था। तो भोली दादी उसी जगह पर जहाँ पर मैं अभी बैठता हूँ,
Where I sit, Boli Dadi used
वहाँ
to,
पर बैठ करके
Boli Dadi used to sit there
वहाँ पर ही
on the like kind of a floor.
स्वीकार कराती थी।
She used to offer bhog that time.
वहाँ पर आज भी जो भी भाई बहने आते हैं,
Whoever comes there,
वो अच्छी अच्छी अनुभूतियाँ होती हैं।
they share, they experience a lot more.
वहाँ पर
Even Sakar Baba
चक्कर लगाते थे और
used to come there in that same spot where I live, where I sit,
आदि चेक करते थे।
and keeps checking the stock of things that was there. There is a very important place, that location where where the Toli department is.
जो डाइनिंग हॉल किचन अभी नया बना है, वो
All the new kitchen, that time all that was not there.
के बाद बना।
It was only after some time, that was built after 1970.
इसी जगह लेकिन उसमें कण-कण में बाबा
It was a very small space, but
vibrations,
there are a lot of strong vibrations there to date.
इसलिए वो
So,
जगह छोटी है लेकिन काफी खींचती है, क्योंकि वहाँ
it pulls, it's a small space, but it pulls a lot. It has a lot of magnetic attraction.
आज छोटे से पांडवों
So from that's where they started the service in a way.
में बाबा ने
Today there are centers all over the world.
सेवाएं शुरू हुई।
All the services from this very space, this particular spot. It is so important. Importance of four pilgrimage places is always important, but these spots are also important.
पहले दिन ही जब मैं शांति स्तंभ पर बैठा था,
When I first experienced Tower of Peace,
संकल्प आप करें
whatever thought you were making,
भावना से
with selflessness, and on automatically they'll become successful. All thoughts will automatically will materialize.
पूरे ब्रह्मांड में, पूरे विश्व में चार धाम ही बाबा ने हमको दिए हैं।
Baba has only given us these four spots, that wherever thought you create, that energy works, that becomes empowered in you, and that manifests. So it is important, four very important place. Even there is a praise of four different pilgrimage spots in the India as well, east, west, north, south. So there is a lot of puja happening. There is a lot of offering happening.
तो एक-एक धाम में
So in every pilgrimage spot,
कहता है कि
Baba says,
संकल्प बहुत ज्यादा चलता हो,
if you have too much of waste thoughts,
हिस्ट्री हॉल में आओ।
come to History Hall.
और सच में जब हमारे ज्यादा नेगेटिव संकल्प
If there's too many hot thoughts going on, waste thoughts, just go and sit in History Hall for 5 minutes also.
सारा ब्रेन जैसे वॉश हो जाता है।
Your brain gets washed. It has such an important spot. It has a magical place.
पर आकर बैठ जाओ।
So if you want to become powerful, come to Tower of Peace.
फील हो कि मैं
So you feel that, if you feel that as a soul, I'm a weak soul, you want to become powerful, sit in that spot.
चाहिए,
And I need a power in my mind, come to Tower of Peace.
ब्रह्मा बाबा की अस्थियां आज भी वहाँ पर है।
Even to date, the ashes, last ashes are in that Tower of Peace.
एनर्जी आ जाती है।
Automatically that ashes or the energy automatically becomes in our energy, in our body, in our brain. So if you want to become equal to Baba, you come to Baba's room.
पहला डोर है उतना थोड़ा ही था, छोटा।
It was just the first door which is going inside. That was only one. Now it's extended behind is the second door also. But
बाबा के ट्रांसलाइट है।
where there is translight until when you see in the translight, today Baba, you also come to know that he is still sitting there. Baba also talks to us. I experienced that in Baba's room. That's like we are talking to each other. The Adis are separate, but I am sharing my experience with you. When Shantivan New was built,
पहला पहला मेला हो रहा था।
there was one fair going on in Shantivan.
इंचार्ज थे, उन्होंने कहा कि
My in charge brother said that you have to go down and do service in Shantivan.
मैं उस समय 6-8 मास ही हुए थे।
It was just 6-8 months that I had just come to Madhuban
अंदर में संकल्प
as a dedication.
सारे हजारों लोग आएंगे और
There are so many people coming. How is it possible? How am I going to cope with that? 600, 700, 800 people are going to come. So I went to Baba's room and I told Baba, and I had this particular thought in my mind. I told, yes, I will go down to serve in Shantivan. I do not know how will I be successful because I don't know anybody around. And so much toli has to be arranged and managed and cooked. I don't know how it's going to happen.
केवल खड़ा रहना है।
Baba told him as an answer that you just have to go and stand there, child. So when I went to Shantivan, as I stand in the department,
लिस्ट मुझे दिया,
they gave me a list.
इतना सारा बना रहे हैं।
We are making such different tosha and monthal. Do you want more or this is enough?
कहा नहीं ठीक है, अभी आप इतनी बनाओ।
Now so much you should make.
10 मिनट के बाद एक टीचर बहन आई,
one teacher came, 500 teachers, some mothers and some Kumars came.
मेला पूरा होने तक दिनेश भाई ये सारे हैंड्स आपके हैं, आप इनको सेवा दो, इनसे सेवा लो.
Do service, you mean all the tolis got automatically made by those, that 100 people, you know. That sister came up to him, automatically the department got streamlined. I got the hands also to make that toli, and that sister came and she said, till the end of the season, I mean till the end of the that meeting. So Baba automatically does everything.
बाबा को बता दे, बाबा
I just have to say it to Baba, and automatically things take place.
ये भी really हम देखते हैं कि आप सभी मधुबन निवासियों भाई बहनों की महानता है.
It's the greatness of you Madhuban Nivasis that you people are giving so much value to. You people have maintained the vibrations of Brahma Baba in that space. So we thank you from the bottom of the heart. And he says in Madhuban we don't have to maintain anybody. Everybody is maintaining
कितने सारे देश
as
है, कितनी
Devan.
सारी जगह है, लेकिन इसी जगह पर परमात्मा है तो
So there's definitely a value and significance for this place. But thank you very much that you people, all brothers, have maintained that vibration of Brahma Baba.
दादी प्रकाशनी के साथ तो बहुत कारोबार हुआ होगा.
You have done a lot of business or administration with Dadi Ji, with Dadi Prakashmani.
का दाम माना कॉस्ट उनको पता होगा.
Dadi Ji knew the cost of each and every. How did Dadi knew the cost of each and every toli? Can you share some story about it behind this background?
वो मधुबन वालों के साथ हर मास बैठते थे.
Every month Dadi used to meet us, every month, Dadi Prakashmani, and whenever she used to feel like
सुनाते थे जैसे लौकिक में हम भाई बहन रहते हैं,
like brothers and sisters, we come and share.
खर्चा कितना,
So Dadi used to come and share how much it cost, how much sugar was used, how much does it cost. So Dadi used to just chat up with us. What is petrol, diesel cost, back and forth, what is the electricity bill.
खर्चा हम लोगों को सब बताती थी.
Dadi used to tell us in the morning. We never knew all that. I mean, nowadays we don't come to know, but we cannot ask anybody how much it will cost and all that. But during those days, Dadi used to come and share each and every cost. That is, he used to also share how many tourists come,
बाबा का परिचय मिला.
how many brothers and sisters got Peace Park, the place, how tourists come and how much introduction they got of Baba.
स्टॉक में अनाज
Dadi used to share with us all that. How much is the stock store of grains and whatnot. She used to share a lot. Dadi Ji and Ishu Dadi used to stay in the same spot. There was no online transactions. There was a cash payment during those days.
की क्वालिटी चेक करते
So Dadi Prakashmani got the quality checked, and the first sample was shown. And in any temple, first we show the sample to Dadi, so many one sample, and then Dadi used to say, okay, celebrate, you can distribute in the class. So Dadi was she used to regulate everything. Every department, every store, Dadi Ji used to go to every department, Dadi Ji. And it was my fortune that in Toli department, in kitchen also was very next to the Toli department,
गुलजार दादी जी का किचन
and there was a kitchen of Dadi Gulzar as well.
मिलना बात.
So I used to meet both the Dadis very frequently because Dadi Gulzar's kitchen and as well as Dadi Prakashmani. So first day I was distributing the Toli in Om Shanti Bhavan in 1994. I used to distribute Toli. So Dadi Prakashmani,
के बाहर आई
she came out after sharing the Murli
कि मुझे
and came to me that I was distributing besan laddu.
क्योंकि कलर ड्रेस पहना था.
I had a colored dress on and I was doing that time. I was not surrendered in 1994. 95 I surrendered. So Dadi said that you feed me this toli. So my hands started shaking
साथ में मुन्नी दीदी थी.
and Muni Didi was there.
दादी कह रही ना तो आप खिलाओ, आप क्यों डर रहे हो.
Why you afraid? Muni Didi told him, Dadi, she is telling to feed her, you feed her. So I got some courage and I fed Dadi ji. At that time I don't forget.
अनुभव जरूर
To date, I do definitely share this experience.
से हवा में ही था.
I was like, my feet were not in the earth. I was so happy, so excited that such a big Dadi, I am feeding her.
डिपार्टमेंट में मैं पैकिंग कर रहा था.
I was packing once in the morning.
हाथ पकड़ा उस
Dadi holding my hand.
बाजू में उनका किचन था.
There was,
टेबल वहां पर ले जाके बिठा.
she took me to her dining table and there was sobriety Sandwiches were there. Some different varieties was offered in
प्लेट में जो परोसा गया था वो
whatever Dadi's plate it was. She took a small morsel and fed me personally.
अलग प्लेट देते हैं ना ये सेवादारी.
So somebody else said to him that I will give him separate plate, Dadi.
ये सेवादारी है लेकिन मेरा भाई है.
He's saying he's sevadhari, but he's
मुझे मोटा करना है तो तुम चुप रहो.
so what happened is Dadi told him he's very thin. I have to feed him myself and I will make him healthy. And yeah, very like a mother, she fed me and she's worried about me and so much she gave me love. And even if he's a sevadhari, so what? I will feed him.
पहले दिन की पालना
And that brother was telling him, we'll give him plate separately. Dadiji, you eat separately. So much love she gave me.
का प्यार था.
So that's love of first time that Dadi. So this was a natural every single day. After Mundi class, I used to feed Dadiji and
करने मुझे अपने साथ और
and Dadi used to take me for a breakfast.
सबको बुला करके दादी नाश्ता कराती.
And Dadi used to call all of us and feed us. Dadiji gave so much love.
दादी बैठती थी नाश्ता.
Dadi was sitting with every department like that, and having breakfast with them and asking everything okay in your department, do you need anything? So much care, so much concern, so much, yeah.
ये चीज़ चाहिए या
So we need this thing, that thing. So we used to share with Dadi, we need this particular ingredient, we need this particular thing.
ओरा उनका ऐसे था
Her aura was like, the heart was very generous. She never said no, ever. Very broad-minded.
चाहे अज्ञानी है.
Whatever whether somebody is in knowledge or not in knowledge, Dadi was treating them very well. One in the afternoon, I went towards the courtyard. It was little late that day, afternoon lunch. So in security department,
कॉर्डलेस फोन मेरे हाथ में दिया.
he gave a cordless phone.
क्या था
I gave you the phone. You sit here in the security department. So I was sitting in the courtyard. It was 3 o'clock, and she came out. Dadi came out of her room at 3 o'clock.
के 2-3 स्टेप्स है तो दादी को हाथ पकड़ के उतारा.
I helped Dadi come down to the courtyard and I holded her hand. So the one who was sweeper was in the who was cleaning the floor. It was very cold that time.
कुर्ता पायजामा ही पहना.
He was only wearing kurta and pajama. Dadi said, "Go to Munni Ben
शॉल और एक
and get one shawl and get one sweater."
मम्मी दीदी के कमरे में गया.
I went to Munni Didi's room.
जगह
I woke her up because she was sleeping because it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Dadi wants this particular two things.
क्यों आए आपका रेस्ट.
Then Dadi came out.
तो दादी ने कहा कि नहीं तुम पहले ला के स्वेटर और शॉल दो.
Go get that shawl and sweater first. I have to give to that brother who is sweeping the floor because it's important. You can see how much Dadi,
ये लेबर है हमारा और
she didn't even see that this person is labor. He's nothing to do with, he's not in knowledge and he's just employee here. But she thought that he's feeling cold. He's not even a BK. But Baba,
के लिए उनकी दृष्टि एक जैसी.
her vision was equal for everyone. She used to always ask, how is the food? How very care and concern. Whatever problem, we used to go to Dadi Prakash Mani.
एक बार की बात है.
It was so busy to meet Dadiji.
बात ऐसी
Once something happened. I had to tolerate at one particular situation. I was right in a particular situation, but I was tolerated. I went to Dadiji and told that situation to Dadi. Dadi, this I cannot tolerate.
मैं क्यों सहन करूं.
So she said, Dadi said, Dadi holded my hand.
कि सहन करने के लिए विशेष पात्रता चाहिए. जिसको जहर पीना होता है ना उसकी कैपेसिटी ज्यादा होनी चाहिए.
Those who have to drink poison know that capacity has to be there. You can tolerate.
दादी का विश्वास आप तोड़ोगे.
So Dadi said that I have full faith on you. Whatever you are doing, and Baba gave me and gave very powerful drishti. And
दिया जैसे नवरात्रि में देवियों के हमने
you know, in there are 9 days where Shaktis are getting worshipped, and that time he saw Baba I did not have that power to tolerate. So she was like a 9 Durga. Durga is like a mother, goddess, and they were giving me power. She gave me power. I got that vision from her.
मैं सब कुछ जानता हूँ मेरे पास सारी शक्तियाँ हैं. लेकिन
So
मधुबन में आए
when I came to Madhuban, I came to know how many powers I lack. So this is like a small, Madhuban is like a big place. Center is a very small place when you're serving.
मेरे अंदर बहुत सारी शक्तियों की कमी है.
I came to know that there are so many powers lacking. I have to tolerate also, I have to even accommodate, I have to also face all these 8 powers that we have. All those powers, I come to know how much powers I have or not.
ऐसी दृष्टि
Baba, the Dadi gave me such a drishti, strong drishti during that day. It was very easy for me from that day onwards how to tolerate.
क्योंकि एक दृष्टि से दादी ने वो शक्ति मेरे अंदर भर दी।
Within one vision, Dadi filled me totally. Dadi had trust in me and the faith vision that Dadi gave you.
मुझे ट्रांसफर कर दी दादी ने।
Dadi kind of willed me or transferred in me all that powers. There's so many things that are happening. I have to do more work, also more seva. I never got a thought like that. I used to do extra work and it was become very easy for me.
के लिए भी जाता था दादी के पास।
Any person used to go to Dadi ji, Dadi used to give solution right away.
कुछ नहीं करना पड़ता था कि चलो कल आओ या परसों आओ या हम देखेंगे।
Come tomorrow, day after come tomorrow. Dadi, used to say that. Dadi used to give solution then and there, at that very point in time.
बाप दादा की पालना तो आज भी मिल रही है।
We are getting the sustenance of Bap Dada, and we are getting a lot of light and might from Dadis also.
दिनेश भाई थोड़ा हमें याद दिलाइए कि
Just remind us,
रहस्य क्या है?
what is the importance of toli? What is the secret of this toli? The small pieces of toli.
लेकिन बाबा ने ये सिस्टम
What kind of system is this?
आधार से किस लिए शुरू
Why did they start this toli process?
भरा है कि
दादी-
की बहुत पावर है, बहुत महत्व
Dadi also used to say there's a lot of importance of toli. Can you share with us in depth?
है। ये दादी और टोली कभी अलग
Dadi and toli cannot go ever separated. Can you share something along those lines? So there's a lot of importance in path of devotion. The toli is a Sindhi word. It means holy offering.
जब डायरेक्ट बच्चों से मिलते थे तो सामने आकर के दृष्टि लेने का एक बहाना भी चाहिए होता था।
We used to go and take drishti from Baba.
हम सब बंद कर देते हैं ना खाना। जैसे
When we stop eating from outside,
प्रसाद भले ले लेंगे।
we take some prasad from the temple, that is whole offering that we get from this temple. We don't even eat outside.
बाबा को ये संकल्प हमेशा
Baba used to always get this thought in Sakar Brahma Baba that even because they used to get in temples some prasad, some offering, here also we should get something. So we become sweet, our drishti gets changed, our mouth becomes sweetened. So they should get something sweet. That time, so that Baba started this making tolis. So in the beginning it was the tosa that was offered, that like it's called a bullet. So Baba used to offer bhog, we used to offer bhog to Baba of tosha. Tosha is a small bullet oriented toli. There's a lot of power in that toli.
उसमें इतनी शक्ति है।
There's so much power in that. It works as a sanjeevni bhuti. It's like a herb which is a kind of a magical herb.
आजकल वो नहीं आती। मैंने सुना कि उन्होंने शरीर छोड़ दिया। काफी
One London mother was there. She used to come earlier in early days. Now I think she must have left body. And she used to get this toli.
लेडी है।
There's one Indian sister
8-10 साल से वो
who is in Gyan. She's not coming in Gyan since 8-10 years. If you give me a small toli box for him, that my London mother,
ताकि वो
and Dinesh Bhai wrote a small blessing on that thing. The sister was not coming in Gyan, and Baba gave him touch. I made that 4 pieces of toli.
to see your face।
उसमें लिखा हूँ,
चेहरा देखना चाहता
Baba wants to see your face
और from मधुबन ऐसे लिखा।
from Madhuban. So that small box he sent.
यहाँ से लंदन
So she went to London, this sister, and after 1 week
पे जाकर के मिली।
gave that, met that sister who stopped coming to the center. As that mother read that box on the toli,
आंसू बहने लगे।
so she started crying.
चाहता है
Okay, Baba wants to see me. I also want to meet Baba. And that time only she went to the center and asked Jayanti Ben that met Didi Jayanti, and this is the meeting. I got a call from Madhuban and I received this. Jayanti Ben is also happy that she has come back. It's after 10 years you're coming.
तो उन्होंने फिर उनका अरेंज कर दिया।
So then Jayanti arranged that thing. When she came to Madhuban, after she cried a lot when she went to Baba's room, as if Baba is meeting her personally.
टी-शर्ट्स आदि मेरे लिए ले आई।
She bought a lot of chocolates and t-shirts that time. Today also she comes, she brings something or the other. Because of the toli she got revived, she got regenerated. It was like a herb for her. Like in Ramayana there's this particular herb. When Lakshman got unconscious, so this got this medicine and he got regenerated again, revived himself again. So there's so much importance of toli.
परिवार में भी
So even in Bhakti Marg and the path of devotion,
सर पे लगा के
they touch their eyes and they put it on my head. This toli is so much important. So even a lot of all your disease also will be free from the diseases. One brother used to come to toli department from Australia.
मुझे डायबिटिक हूँ मैं
He said, I'm diabetic, I don't eat toli.
मैंने उसको कहा कि
I said to him,
कि टोली
this is Baba toli.
ठीक होता है
Your diabetes will be okay if you eat toli. And he took that toli and he ate.
मेरे पास आके टोली लेता था और बाबा की याद में खाता था
And he remembered, in remembrance,
हॉस्पिटल में चेकअप
he got a checkup and all reports were normal. His diabetes got
आपने कहा
normal. You said that nothing will happen. My sugar was very high, but look at the reports, they all are normal. I used to eat toli. So much of with a lot of emotion I eat this, or with a lot of feeling I eat this. The love and I get a lot of love from the Murli, Madhuban and these three things. Murli, Madhuban and toli, three things. Trishti also.
बोली माना मुरली
The Murli is one of them, toli.
तो बाबा ने ये तीन चीजों
These three things they have said in the Murli.
श्योरिटी दिए है गारंटी
Assurity Baba has given that if you will keep getting and this will heal you.
इनफैक्ट ये जो इसका आधार जो आपने बोला कि भावना जिस
The basis is the feeling,
ऑर्डिनरी रीति से
emotion.
तो वो
If you just take it as you take it as ordinarily, it just becomes a piece of sweet.
बाबा ने दृष्टि
So you do take it with a lot of emotion and feeling oriented. Even when we take some toli when we take toli,
के अंदर जो एनर्जी
but it's just a means actually, toli, but the main thing is when we meet them, connect with them, the energy gets transferred in us. That is just a means to just connect with them. So you live in Madhuban, Dinesh bhai.
सारी दादियों
You have met so many dadis. You have kept such. You know so many Dadi Gulzar also. You kept very good relationship with them, with him. Can you share something about Dadi Gulzar, and even any other dadis that you know of, like Ratan Mohtmini Dadi, Dadi Janki? How did you keep a relationship with him? How you got sustained? Can you share some stories along those lines? So Gulzar Dadi is a very special soul right from the beginning,
मेरा सौभाग्य रहा
and it's a fortune that
मैं जब पांडव भवन में आया तो
when I came to Pandav Bhavan.
के अंदर ही मुझे ये सौभाग्य
Within few days, it was a fortune of mine that Dadi Prakashmani, I was serving Dadi Prakashmani, serving the food as a food. So when
दादी भी दिल्ली से आ जाती थी
Dadi Gulzar used to come from Delhi,
मुझे सेवा करने का चांस
I also got a chance to serve her as well. And Dadi Janki as well, she used to come from London. I got
सब खाना खाते
all were eating, all dadis were eating together. So it was my fortune that I used to serve all the dadis. I was doing service of Dadi, of serving food to them. So Dadi saw in me that he's a perfectionist. He's very clean and neat.
मुझे नजदीक रखने लगे
They kept me very close to them because he was very neat and clean, organized.
मुझे बुलाती थी पहले से
So Neelu when used to call him, so you come, Dadi is coming, so you stay.
रात तक मैं दादी के साथ ही रहता
Till night I used to stay with Dadi. Neelu Didi used to come. Even Neelu when used to come, that she's coming. Her buddhi was, her intellect was so transparent. Nothing she used to absorb of negativity. She was so transparent, such good intellect she had.
कोई भाई सेंटर का कोई भाई समाचार सुनाता
So once brother was sharing some news to her, so these are the problems happening. So Dadi Gulzar that time,
हैदराबाद से डॉक्टर आया था
one doctor came from Hyderabad to do a checkup of Dadi. So Dadi had to get up.
मेडिसिन आदि उसने चेंज किया और
So the doctor changed the medicine of Dadi Gulzar. She went to a room, stepped in room. The brother was still sitting there because he had to share the news to Dadi ji.
वापस आया तो
When he came back,
तो दादी मुझे कहती टोली दे दो ये भाई आया
so Dadi told him, you have to give toli.
जो है इसको बातें सुनानी है आपको कुछ इसने ऑलरेडी कुछ सुनाया है आधा
And he already have shared with him. So Dadi said, really he has shared? I don't even remember.
दादी को बिल्कुल भी कुछ
Dadi did not even remember that this brother has already shared so much this brother.
ऐसे ऐसे
So then I repeated to Dadi, look, this brother has already shared everything to you. But then she was so transparent and she forgot also within just 30-40 minutes that this brother was sitting, because he came when Dadi saw her again to that brother. She was so pure, so she didn't even remember that just now this brother had shared so many news and his negative stuff or whatever he had in his mind and heart.
न किसी
She had no attachment, nothing. She was totally.
सौभाग्य रहा कि मैंने अपने हाथ से कई बार उनको खाना खिलाया है.
I had fed with my own hands to Dadi
दादी को
in her mouth.
कोई व्यक्ति अगर
So-
कोई चीज बना करके लाता था ना,
So anybody,
उससे वाइब्रेशन पता चलते थे.
Dadi used to catch the vibrations very fast. Then Dadi never used to eat certain times because they used to get vibrations. Only
एक्सेप्ट करती थी.
those that was made in Madhuban,
लाते थे.
she used to eat that,
वाइब्रेशन टच होते ही है, तो इस
and
प्रकार से
vibrations
बातें
touch
उस समय
Dadi ji. Then she never used to say, I don't want to eat this
हो
food.
गया था मैं.
Once I went to Lucknow, Mohini Ben, Dadi Gulzar and myself for 12 years ago,
एक सेंटर के इनॉग्रेशन के लिए हम
there was inauguration of the center.
दादी के पास ही मैं बैठा था कार में.
So I was sitting with Dadi ji in the car.
दादी मुझे कुछ वरदान चाहिए आपसे, आज मुझे वरदान.
So he said that I need some blessings from you, Dadi ji.
आप कहाँ सेवा करते हो? मैंने कहा दादी पांडव भवन में आप जब आते हैं
When you come to Pandav Bhavan, I'm your service sevadhari and I do in kitchen seva.
पैकिंग करते हो या टोली बनाते हो?
Do you make the toli or do you just pack? She said to me, packing and distribution is mine.
टोली बनती है. तो मैंने कहा हाँ दादी आज
Do you still share the toli after the Murli class?
वरदान दिया
That time Dadi Gulzar gave me a blessing.
है साकार बाबा को.
She
ब्रह्मा बाबा जो है
remembered Sakar Baba after Murli class. After,
दृष्टि देते हुए टोली देते थे. तो ऐसे ही अभी आपकी ये सेवा
so whatever Baba used to give drishti and give toli.
राइट हैंड हो.
So Brahma Baba used to do. So Baba, Dadi Gulzar gave her the blessing that after this you will do that.
तो ये
So this will become your responsibility.
बहुत बड़ा वरदान.
So it was a big blessing that after the Murli class, to date, I share outside the Om Shanti Bhavan. I keep getting light and might from Baba. And I get that scene very clear in my head, in my mind, that Baba gave, that Dadi Gulzar gave me this blessing that I will distribute toli just like Sakar Baba used to do.
में आने के बाद अनुभव करके जाते हैं.
Some also experience
करने के बाद
after the,
बहुत सारे भाई बहन आते हैं
they
कि
come after breakfast to me
मधुबन
and they come and ask toli,
महिमा ही अलग है.
that give me the, share the toli. It's a very special toli.
जिससे भाई बहनें बाबा की याद में बनाते हैं, जिस रीति से वो पैक होता है और जिस रीति
The
से
way it's organized, the way it's packed, the way it's reached to brothers and sisters, that toli has a lot of vibration. Dadi Gulzar,
3 साल बॉम्बे में रही.
3 years, it was my fortune that when Dadi was 3 years, 3 months,
वहाँ पर जरूरत होती थी तो मुझे
whenever toli was required, they used to call me when Dadi Gulzar was sick in Bombay, you know. I used to go and deliver that toli myself.
दादी जी ने
In last 3 years, Dadi never used to speak anything,
ऐसे लगता था
and with drishti vision,
कि
she,
दादा इनके तन में अभी भी है.
and I used to observe that Dadi 24/7. I used to feel that Baba was in her body, and we used to go in front of Dadi Gulzar. We forget everything.
मुझे समय मिला, चांस मिला और
I got such a chance.
कि वहाँ जो सेवा कर रहा था भाई
Whoever was doing service there, he wanted to come to Madhuban. Everybody here wants to get pulled toward Madhuban,
दादी की सेवा में, और वो यहाँ आया.
and he came here, and I went there. I replaced that brother.
और एक डॉक्टर, हम दादी
There
के
were
साथ जागते थे,
2 nurses and 1 brother,
बिठाना कुछ लिखना,
and helped Dadi to just get up and make them sit. It was my fortune that I was of some help that point in time. I was so close to Dadi Gulzar.
उस समय किसी को मिलना भी अलाउ नहीं था.
That time no one was able to meet also Dadi ji when she was sick in Bombay, and I was so close to Dadi ji.
जाते थे.
So even seniors and brothers used to come. They were waiting outside, and I had such a fortune. Now you remember Shiv Baba. This song is because you have to go to the land of peace, Mukti Dham. Now you have to come to golden age, so you are having the fruits of Satyug there. So you are getting the reward of your fruits of your karmas. So now you remember Shiv Baba. This is auspicious confluence age, and Baba has come, Shiv Baba has come again, and through the mouth of Brahma Baba he has now shared Gita Gyan once again. Kalyug, Iron Age, has come to an end, and huge destruction is just ahead of myself. This is the time of end times for all of us. So Shiv Baba has come us to take us back home at the time of our destruction. So keep remembering Shiv Baba. Shiv Baba, remember Shiv Baba. The Pandav Sena, this Sena, Pandav Shakti, Shiv Shakti Sena is there. You have to make Maya run away through knowledge of Baba. So now you remember Shiv Baba again, because you have to come to golden age. You have to go to the land of liberation, which is Mukti Dham, which is land of peace. So remember Shiv Baba. You are getting the result of your own actions. So now you have to come to golden age. You have to come to Satyug. So Dinesh Bhai, there's one question.
एक बात की आपने इतने सालों में चाहे मधुबन में चाहे परिवार
In so many years, and
changes देखी
you've seen changes in the family in Madhuban, and we also seeing the changes.
बात नहीं की है लेकिन हम
We never talk about it, but we always see that you're always smiling, you're always cheerful. Your eyes are also smiling, for that matter.
और जैसे कि अंदर मुक्ता का वाइब्रेशन आता है
I get the vibration that you are very introverted.
कौन सी स्मृति कौन सी
What awareness do you keep, or what is your tact that you use? What is the yukti? What is the method that you do? Such changes are on your face. We are able to see this. What kind of focus do you keep? What kind of concentration you have?
कोई आपको परीक्षा आई हो
I'm sure you have a lot of exams and tests. And how do you cross those tests?
जैसे कि मैंने बताया कि
Just like I said and shared, it was a fortune to be Dadi with Dadi Prakash Mani and with Dadi Gulzar. I got such a fortune.
दादी गुलजार जी को मैंने एक बार प्रश्न पूछा
I had asked one question to Dadi Gulzar.
प्रॉब्लम्स जो है वो दुनिया में भी और
बहुत सारे I get a lot of problems even in the world also, and there are always problems and there is no solution. As the Dadis were getting avyakt, as they were becoming angel,
दादी प्रकाश मणि जी के पास जाते थे
any problems we used to just go to Dadi Prakash Mani and solutions used to come. Today, who do we go with?
ये बात पूछी
I asked Dadi Gulzar this question. Nowadays, Dadis are not there.
बड़े
She said,
उनको बता
you just go to the head of your department, and just share with them.
मिलता है आज के डेट में
So, but I don't get the solution.
और तुरंत दादी कहती
But Dadi used to find out the solutions right down. Whatever Dadi used to say, that was final. But today, these things don't happen. So there are a lot of questions that are in my mind. What should we do at that time?
कमरे में जाओ
Baba said, Dadi Gulzar said that go to Baba's room and write down
के कमरे में तो जाते ही है
and write a letter.
समय मिलता है
Well, I go to Baba's room, Baba, Dadi, she used to say, and I keep also in front of Dadi, but then also I don't get solution. What do I do then?
तो दादी ने आंखें बड़ी करके मुझे बोला यज्ञ आपने रचा है क्या
Then Dadi raised his eyebrows and with the eyes and said, why have you created the yajna?
जो मालिक है
So then I came to know that it is the God who is one who's creator. He himself has come to the yajna. If I have shared with something to Baba, then I should not get a thought because he is responsible.
नुकसान अगर कोई चीज हो रही है
Any particular losses there, what happens? If
बता दिया फिर वो
you have just shared with the owner, who is the owner, and why you have to worry about that? Whatever loss is created, we can stop the law.
आप अगर हाथ में उठाओ
Don't
पाप बनना चालू
don't take law in your own hands. You just share it with the boss, and that's it. I had a chit chat
जो
with
भरा हुआ था ना,
whatever wrong in my mind, it became empty. I mean, my mind became very clear after that. And whatever unclear stuff there was there in my mind, or whatever garbage I had in my head, I auto got cleared when I had a chit chat with
इसका
them.
सॉल्यूशन मुझे 2-3 दिन में ही मिला.
I got solution within 2-3 days. I just write down in third day I get the solution. I just write down on
अच्छे होने के कारण
a due to body consciousness,
चीजें देख कर
we are able to see only things that are across,
हम इसको ठीक कर
and that we can do the solution. We can
डेट में
take it
प्रकाश द्वारा
as much as you can do with sakars, as much as you are dependent on Baba
चलते जाएंगे.
and you have faith in Baba.
हमारे लिए अच्छा है,
Automatically it will be good for us,
अच्छा बनेगा,
and by again vibrations will become good,
प्रकाश मिलेगी. बाबा ने अभी कुछ दिन
and everybody will be. We can give that sakars to everybody.
टाइम नहीं होगा आपके पास.
Then you cannot do 7-day course. Only you give drishti to people. That times are coming now.
प्रैक्टिस हमको
So start practicing that.
जरूरी है करना. तो जो भी बातें होती है बस बाबा को बता.
So whatever things are happening, just become light by just sharing. Don't keep repeating in your mind, this should not happen, that should not happen, this system isn't.
से क्या होता
By thinking so much, no, our stage becomes down, and your big time of Sangam Yoga also spoils. It gets wasted, and we are spreading wrong vibrations. So as much as possible, just focus on what Baba is saying, and just one support, one Baba, that's it.
बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है काम.
I trust one and I remember one. This is a yukti, it's also a method. This is yukti. This is created by Baba has created this yagya, and we Brahmins are just supporting that yagya. Always keep that in mind and move forward. One more thing I wanted to ask.
खास करके जैसे इतने सालों में डबल विदेशी भी आते हैं
So many double foreigners come to you.
टोली लेने के लिए या जो कुछ भी है. तो हमारे लिए आपका क्या संदेश है?
What message do you have for double foreigners? Because time is changing. What is your inspiration for double foreigners? The times are also coming close, and we are keep going forward. What is that one thing
जैसे आगे बढ़ने की कुछ
for progress? For double foreigners, what is your message for us? We all see that
समय
time is.
बहुत सारे युद्ध भी चल रहे हैं.
There's so many wars going on, small, since Ukraine war, Gaza war,
बहुत सारी बातें
and so many things are happening, changes are happening, automatically things are changing and transformation is taking place. When Dadi Gulzar became Avyak, that is when she became, I got that thought at that time is very less.
उसके लिए हम जो बाबा ने 4 धाम हमको रखे हुए हैं,
Whatever 4 pilgrimage place Baba has given us,
में कुछ भी हो जाए, मैं देखता हूँ, मुझे कई बार ये थोड़ा सा लगता है कि अभी विदेशी बहुत कम आने लगे.
now double foreigners are coming very less, and Baba is not coming right now. So we can see in the TV, even in downstairs. So I see,
आजकल
so
की दादी अपने पास है,
Dadis are only not there, nobody is there, Baba is not coming.
हिंदी में
There's one song in Hindi,
है, उसके लिए बरसात है.
so one who has, those who are with the beloved, there is automatically rain for him. There is, there's a song in Hindi.
रहम करना है.
So you have to have mercy on yourself.
रहम करते हैं. और
So those who are with Baba, just like that song, automatically Baba, that vibration and that sakars will be on us.
हमारा समाज, हमारा देश, सबको वो वाइब्रेशन जाते हैं.
Whatever we get, the vibration gets spread in our society.
पहले से फुल्ली चार्ज.
So we have to become full on ourselves.
चार्जिंग नहीं होगी.
When we are not charged,
वो प्रकाश दे नहीं सके.
we are not able to give to the others.
पांडव भवन में 4 धाम है.
So 4 pilgrimage place is the charging spot for all of us. So you people are not coming these days, double foreigners are not coming. I have lived in Gyan Sarovar, it has a speciality, there is a lot of silence here, there is no worldly atmosphere here, the yoga is very powerful, Shantivan has its own importance, but Pandav Bhavan has these 4 places which are most important, most powerful of Brahma Baba's, where he himself did the actions. So when Shantivan was getting constructed,
के लिए आप जाओ एक हफ्ते के लिए.
go to 1 week and look at the construction. So I was there for 1 week. But they told me that I stayed there for 4 months, and after 4 months I came back, took the luggage, and I came back to Pandabhavan.
नाश्ता दादी के साथ होता था.
I was having breakfast with Dadi ji.
जो सीनियर थे उन्होंने तो दादी ये अच्छा संभाल लेता है और शांतिवन. तो मैंने दादी को कहा कि
That
दादी कहने लगी
Dadi said that you are taking care of the Shantivan very well.
स्लोगन से
Whatever you,
दादी को बोला कि दादी बॉम्बे और शांतिवन मेरे लिए एक जैसे लगता है
Bombay and Shantivan is exactly the same. I just have come here for tapasya.
तो मैं अगर
And tapasya can be done in Panda Bhavan.
बॉम्बे जाता हूँ
I'll go to Bombay. Bombay and Shantivan is the same. But he was joking with Dadi that Bombay and Shantivan are same. I rather be in Bombay than to be in Shantivan. But actually, I wanted to be in this place
जा सकता हूँ
because Dadiji was inspiring him to go to Shantivan.
पांडव होनी चाहिए
He says, I want to be in Panda Bhavan only.
क्योंकि पहले
That attraction that I had of Panda Bhavan,
हुआ था शांति स्तंभ पे बाबा
whatever experience I had, I was sharing with you in Tower of Peace and in the tower, in the cottage of Baba, in Baba's hut. I don't get that experience anywhere.
तो साल में एक बार या दो बार जब भी चांस मिले मधुबन में जरूर आना है
You have to definitely come. It's a request that all you don't get a spot to live in Panda Bhavan, but you must come to Madhuban. This is a charging spot. All the four. How will you become charged? So even though you are living in Gyan Sarovar, it's fine, but at least you come there.
ब्रह्मा बाबा के मम्मा के दादी
Baba, vibrations of the Dadi, Mama and Bab Dada, Panda Bhavan predate.
मुझे ऐसे लगता है
I feel after Amrit Vela in Shantivan, in Amrit Vela, I see Brahma Baba all the time and giving me drishti, giving vision. Even in Murli class, I feel Bab Dada is sharing and narrating the Murli. That feelings, that energy,
उस कण कण में भरे हुए हैं
it's in the walls, it's in the atmosphere, this is in the total is there. So I request you, especially double foreigners, that you definitely should come once or twice to Madhuban. Bab Dada is with us and he's always with us and he will always be combined with us. So he has not left us.
मुझे एक बार
Dadi Prakashmani was sharing when she was passing the Toli department, when she came back and she spoke to it, we were talking that time. So she said,
पीछे अभी मैंने ब्रह्मा बाबा को देखा आप दोनों क्या बातें कर रहे हो वो सुन रहे थे
and Dadi just highlighted to them that Baba, I just saw Brahma Baba behind both of you. We were chatting away amongst ourselves. So Dadiji said back, and she came back and said, I saw Brahma Baba behind you. So such great message is always there. Brahma was always with us. But Dadi used to go anywhere. She used to take leave from Brahma Baba's room and she came back and said that this is a service that's going to take place.
जब आती थी
And the same, when she used to come back from that service,
मैं ज्ञान में भी नहीं
some year he mentioned,
मुझसे कई बार सुना
Dadi said,
दादी प्रकाश मणि जी को भोपाल जाना था
Dadi Prakashmani had to go to Bhopal. That's one place, Bhopal. So Dadi took leave.
गया था शांतिवन
Dadi had left and the luggage was already there in Shantivan. Only Dadi had to travel. The luggage already reached Shantivan. When Dadi went to Dadi's room and Dadiji and that she got a very clear message
ने छुट्टी नहीं दी है
that Baba has told me not to go. When she wanted to take a leave,
कहा कि दादी आप लकीर
and Moni, when luggage is also down, the train is going to come, how come Dadi is saying this? So she said that Baba has told no, he has not given leave, we can't go to Bhopal anymore. And we have been, and there was such a big program in Bhopal. And
पर गैस लीक हो गई
and after 2 days there was a big news that there is a big leak of Bhopal. And everybody comes to know that Dadi got that touching. So whatever Baba tells Dadiji, there is some secret, there is always some reason. Baba was so connected with Dadiji and she did not get the leave. So when Dadi was able to talk so easily and clearly with Dadiji,
बाबा टचिंग देता था
Baba used to do touching and Baba used to communicate. Also we can do the same thing. So this was a small experience.
फ्रूट्स हमारे पास पैक होते थे
We used to pack dry fruits.
एक ही रात में हम कर देते थे
We used to do it one night itself. So we were 7-8 people. We used to make small packets of Dadi, even during Shivratri. Those who know that in 18th January and that dry fruits we get. So Dadi used to distribute that. So we were packing that thing. It was 2 o'clock.
करने वाले थे
All the packers,
अपना काम पूरा किया था कि
they
सीलिंग करना था
packed.
और उन्होंने कहा कि भाई साहब हम थोड़ा फ्रेश होकर के
We are going to become fresh. We are going to go for freshness and we come back. So he said okay.
हमसे ही जब हमने पैकिंग शुरू किया था
Since evening we start packing.
याद आ रही थी
I was remembering Baba a lot.
दादी को मिलते हैं हमसे क्यों नहीं मुझे कुछ अनुभव क्यों नहीं होता और मैं काफी
Why is it that I don't get experience? I got very emotional that time as I was filling that dry fruits
ब्रह्मा बाबा
And I felt that Baba in the form of angel, like a light. I get goosebumps as I speak to you. Baba was, and he's giving me each packet I am packing. So that feeling I had, the people who had to go and said, I want to become fresh, they never came back. But Baba is with us all the time. Don't think Baba is not here, Baba Madhuban is not coming at the home, at my own home I will do the meditation. No, it's not like that. You have to come. So when you're going to school and college, you exactly go to the university. Can you land up giving the exam? Otherwise, you can't give the exam. So this is a place. All our weaknesses will come out. Only we come to Madhuban, and this is the place. So we have to become clear connection. As much as we are transparent, we are clear with Baba, and we will stay in the 4 spots, these 4 pilgrimage places. That much soul will become pure. This is like having mercy on yourself.
भाव से जब हम मधुबन में आते हैं
With the same feeling that I come here, Baba fills us.
हो गया
Time is over now, but
दिनेश भाई आप तो कहानियों का भंडार है
you have a lot of stories, Dinesh Bhai, and you are full of treasures of stories. And I can keep listening and keep listening. There are so many things there that touch my heart.
आप भी मधुबन में ऐसे गुप्त रीति से
You are so incognito,
मान सच्चाई
and so you are so with cleanliness, with truth, with so much of humbleness. You are doing the task, and you are revealing Baba in your own actions. So such vibration,
पावरफुल वातावरण बना रहे
so such powerful vibrations and Vatavaran and the atmosphere should be maintained. You are really an example.
आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद
Thank you very much.
सभी का भी
Thank you for coming. Shanti.
सभी को
I brought Toli as well.
खास तो इसलिए जो भी ऑनलाइन देख रहे हैं आपको वर्चुअल टोली में
Those who are online, we are getting them virtual Toli.
तो अभी सुनाएंगे
Now he will.
Thank you both, Radha and Dinesh Bhai. The hall is full of sweetness.
Thank you.
So, little announcement tonight. The session at 5 o'clock will also be here in Harmony Hall. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Shanti.
कितना प्यारा है, वो कितना प्यारा है, अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार, वो कितना प्यारा है, अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार, इसमें खुशियाँ हैं अपार, इसमें जन्नत के बाहर, वो कितना प्यारा है, अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार। संगम युग की घड़ियां, मधुबन की ये गलियां, पल भर जुदा न होंगे, अपनी ये है दुनिया। संगम युग की घड़ियां, मधुबन की ये गलियां, पल भर जुदा न होंगे, अपनी ये है दुनिया। योगी पावन जीवन मिलता कल्प में कहीं बार, वो कितना प्यारा है, अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार।
मात पिता भाई बहनों का छोटा सा संसार है, किस्मत वालों को ही मिलता ये दैवी परिवार है।
मात पिता भाई बहनों का छोटा सा संसार है, किस्मत वालों को ही मिलता ये दैवी परिवार है।
मन वीणा का तार तार करता है ही झनकार, वो
कितना प्यारा है अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार। बाबा की मुरलिया अमृत रस बरसाए, मस्त मगन हो जाए मनवा झूमे नाचे गाए। बाबा की मुरलिया अमृत रस बरसाए, मस्त मगन हो जाए मनवा झूमे नाचे गाए। बाबा मुरली मधुबन तीनों अपने हैं संसार, वो कितना प्यारा है, वो कितना प्यारा है अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार। वो कितना प्यारा है अपने प्यारे बाबा का प्यार। इसमें खुशियाँ हैं अपार, इसमें जन्नत की बहार। वो कितना प्यारा है,
वो कितना प्यारा है,
वो कितना प्यारा है अपने प्यारे बाबा